Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the Cobx Masters match between Grayhound and GE Esports. I think it's GE Esports, sorry. So, anyway, looks like it's going to be the knife round. Okay. So, looks like everyone has managed to get into the lobby. So, just waiting for the knife round to start. So, looks like they have started, and let's see how things go. Who is going to win the round and get the advantage is the question. So we're going to take a look at Grayhound. We saw them play in a few matches before. So once again getting cut. A lot of people next are going to get cut as well. And I think the GE Sports has it for sure. So they're going to be able to choose what side they want to start on. So once again looks like they have decided to stay. Wait, hold on. Just waiting for the call. Just pause. So anyway, the call is just to pause. So they're still deciding on what they want to do on the side of GE Sports, whether they want to start on the terrorist side or on the counter-terrorist side. I believe Inferno is a map where the counter-terrorists do have an advantage, but you know, it all comes down to the skill that you have and whether you can outshoot, out-aim the other player. But anyway, let's quickly do an introduction to the teams here. So it's going to be on the side of Grayhound. It's going to be Malta, Dexter, Urka, ST, Siko, and Oz, Dick, Stacy. So we know that Dexter is really good. Sorry, not Dexter. Actually, Dexter is pretty good actually. And Urka ST has done a lot as well. I saw him play in a game as well, and he did a really good job especially when he has AK in his hands. But anyway, looks like the game will be going live very shortly. So anyway, on the side of GE Sports, we have Antidotenberg, Tito, Zorinek, GE Sports, Camille K, and Rexy. So looks like we are going to get things started. So let's see how it works out. So looks like we have two players already running down. Banana, Flash is coming out. Actually, a grenade coming out. And now GE Sports, Camille. Rexy going to start peeking. Sees one player. He knows that one player is there. He actually gets tagged up a little bit. Oh, the dink though. Taking a little bit of damage. Rexy looking at sandbox. Sees one of the players there near the construction area. He's hiding. Actually, meanwhile, in the other side, Andy Dogenberg actually goes down. So looks like they're trying to make a move through apartments. Not really working out for them, it looks like. And now we have one GE Sports Kamil actually just running into the side. Sees one player, going to start shooting. Gets shot from two different sides. It's not going to be enough for him, and he's actually going to get taken down. And now Malta bringing down Zorinek as well. That's going to be Grayhound once again starting strong in this pistol round. Alright, so looks like Grayhound will obviously pick up the weapons that they need. So Malta is going to pick up his weapon, and then we're going to see a few I believe UMPs and not P90s. I can't remember the MP9s that we have. Alright, so let's see what the terrorist team are going to be doing in this situation. So GE Sports looks like they want to go for the check down banana. So Antidotenberg moving ahead. So more smokes being dropped down, grenades being used, and now ST taking a look for just tweaking his head. Nice flash coming out there, bringing down 3, bringing down 4, everyone tying down banana. Oh my god, Siko with the ultra kill there, as we would like to say. I'm sorry. Holy moly, that was a very fast round. But anyway, that's going to be able to give GE Sports the chance to buy out the weapons that they really need to get. So that's going to be very good for them if they can do it. But anyway, we're going to take a look at Antidotenberg. He seems to be the entry fragger for the team, but looks like he's going to head on towards the apartment side, just making sure that that area is safe and secure. We have two players covering this area. So Dexter is going to be covering the mid area, and we have Malta covering apartments right now. We have only, I believe it's GE Sports Kamil, so he's going to be shooting through the smoke, not going to be connecting onto anyone, it looks like. And even Malta going to be dropping down the Molotov, slowly peeking and shooting. Does not know where most of these players are. Going to throw a nade as well. Going to fall back into the roof area here of the entrance. Smoking, shooting. Not really connecting onto anyone here. Meanwhile, the rest of the team actually taking it very slow. And now you have Kamil, who has smoked it out once again. And it's only going to be Siko, while the rest have rotated already into position. Malta holding the best one right now. And Tito once again taking a few shots. And you can hear Malta just shooting down right now. Sees the does not see anyone. Looks like they're gonna pass the bomb around, moving very slowly into the side. They're gonna fall back on Tito. Tito going to be able to slowly back away. Looks like they're going to go for this banana push once again, but now Siko just at that headbox area has a Molotov to zone them out if he sees anyone coming. But right now looks like all of them slowly walking their way. Kamil leading the way, going to be able to get the shot. Okay, sees the Molotov being dropped down, so the call has been that they're rotating, and as you can see, Siko actually managing to boost Big Stacy here. Going to get flashed. Here comes the push in. Siko still flash. Gonna start shooting. Brings down one. Only one for the moment. And now Dick Stacy with a good shot. Oh, but Rexy was ready. Managed to bring him down. And now that's going to be GE Sports getting onto side. One more player actually going down. And now it's going to be Urka managed to get one, but that's going to be it. And they have managed to get the plant down. So it's only going to be Dexter remaining in a 1v3 situation. Going to get shot from the dark spot. And he's going to get brought down by Anti-Dotenberg. And that is going to be GE Sports taking their first round. We've seen it happen before as well, so GE Sports doing a very good job there, managing to win in their buy round. Would have been bad if they couldn't. But anyway, I think the Grayhound team should be able to buy out if they really want to, but I don't think they will. I mean, they still have time. I mean, the match has been paused. I believe it was called by GE Sports, so they're just just trying to fix a few issues, I believe. So anyway, I think they just want to get comfortable because it's not their setup usually. Here that's there, but anyway, they seem to be doing pretty well. Good communication there, and Andy Dudenberg as well as G Kamil getting 2 kills in that round. Did get a few in the previous round as well, but then Siko with that nice spray down in round number 2, I believe, managing to pick up 4 kills. So anyway, looks like Unpause is the call. There seemed to be an issue with the TeamSpeak server. So now they should be okay to go. And now, momentum with GE Sports. Let's see how they do. Alright, so we should be resuming the game in about 10 seconds. So far, not a bad score. I mean, it's still too early to say. So Grayhound on 2 and GE Sports on 1. But really good patience and a good take on the side there by GE Sports. Very well coordinated. The flashbangs were done really well. And they know exactly what areas to be looking in. They knew that Dexter might be boosted up there. So once again flashing himself. So we have 3 on B and 2 on A. So moving aggressively. Siko with the CZ75. Waiting for a player to make a move here. Actually going to get taken down from one of the players who just entered apps here. Oh, Nate comes out trying to go for the headshot, but not going to be enough. And that should be the A side secured maybe, but looks like they're not actually going to go for it. The terrorist playing it much slower than expected even after getting 2 pickoffs. Going to start coordinating with each other here. So it looks like the counter-terrorist team actually decided to save this round so they can fully buy the next one. But once again, it gave them some time, gave the counter some time to, just kind of adjust to what they wanted to do. And now they're going to start moving in. Andy Dodenberg, as usual, leading the way. More smokes, more nades being dropped down. We're going to look to see whether anyone is hiding in that area near corner, but it's not going to be enough. Running into the side, gets 1, starts shooting into 2, but Urka actually managed to get them. Urka now managed to bring down 2. It's suddenly a 2-on-2 situation. Urka getting very low. He's going to get taken down, and that is going to be the round. Tito managing to close it out. So well played by him. Things almost look pretty bad for the side of GE Sports after the rush into the side. But Tito managed to get it under control, managed to clear out the last 2 players, and now it's going to be 2-2 once again, and it's going to be a full buy round for both the teams. So this is going to be a very important round. Whoever can get this will probably get another free round, but we wait and see. If GE Esports can get this round, it's going to be very beneficial for them. So we're going to quickly take a look at the AWPers. I believe it's Andy Dodenberg and Siko. So Siko actually running down the B side here. Will he be able to get a right angle shot? Oh no, Andy Dodenberg was faster, but he gets taken out from the player here in his sandbags. And that is going to be a 1-for-1 trade right now. Both the AWPers actually getting taken down very interestingly enough. And once again, now more sprays coming down. Oh. He's behind you, sir. Kamil, nice with the sneak up there. Managing to get that player, and nice cover coming out from, I believe it was Zorinek. Yes, and now the A side is secure. I don't know whether they can relate. They should be sharing the information very soon. And now the nade. Urka ST actually managed to get the kill onto Rexy here with that AWP. Sees the bomb, sees the player, starts shooting. No! Oh, what a shot! Urka, what was that? Did he just no-scope him? Excuse me? Holy... moly, what a shot. And now suddenly the advantage that Zorinek as well as Kamil managed to get their team is not going to be used. And now Molotov being thrown. Oh, but both of them stuck in that. And now it's only going to be G-Sports Kamil. But Urka with the shots. Holy moly, with that AWP. It seems to be better in his hands. Managing to get 3 kills there in that round. Really good communication coming up from them. Turning that seriously bad situation into something almost miraculous, to be honest. But anyway, well played by Grayhound, Team Grayhound there. To get those pickoffs, and that sick no scope by Urka. I mean, that was something else. Picking up Malta's, AWP and just managing to close it out. That was great. So once again, we're going to take a look at Siko. This time peeking down mid. Oh, takes a shot, but he's going to get flashed. Both the players actually getting flashed, and they're going to fall back almost immediately. Going to be using these nades right now. Will he connect on anyone? Does not look like it will. So usually we see Tito. Tito seems to be very good with his trades here. Does not know where most of these players are, so I guess you can see they're playing it very safe. We have Dexter just chilling out near this the patio area. And then we have what's his name? Malta. So we have Malta near the balcony, just waiting for someone to poke his head through. And now we can see Kamil leading the way. Might get... No, yes, he definitely exposed too much of his body there, trying to slow peek. Even though you do have the right side angle. Now the Deagle coming in, smoke being dropped down. So looks like Urka ST is going to be able to pick up that AUG. So he does have it. Is he going to be able to get boosted up here is the question. So 4-on-4 situation, still very even. The next person to fall might be having a bit of an issue. But right now Siko with a very tight angle. Zorinek needs to be very careful. More shots be taken. Nice shot from Siko there. Really tight corner. And looks like they're going to be able to clear. Tito managing to clear out Malta there near the pit area. But anyway, bomb has been planted. And now once again, it's going to be Siko with this tight angle. He's going to be... Oh, he actually reacted to the Molotov. Oh, what a shot, Siko! Oh my god, redeemed for the last one. That was a quick scope flick shot if I've ever seen one. Anyway, good shot coming out from him, and now it's a 2-on-3 situation. They need to try and retake. I hope they have kits with them. So as you can see, they are moving around as well. Tito, can he do it is the question. Yes. Oh, he actually gets taken down now. Tito in a 1-2 situation. Manages to bring down one of them. Looking for the second one. No, it's not going to be enough. And that's going to be Urka closing out the round. Does he have enough time to defuse? He needs 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. No, he can't make it. Oh, and the round goes to G-Sports. No, and he dies. Oh, that was almost so good for Team Grayhound, but G-Sports managed to get the plant down just fast enough, so it will go not basically since so then Urka will not have enough time to defuse it, as he did not have a kit. So feels bad, man. But anyway, looks like G-Sports managing to come back in that round as well. Looked okay actually. It was very close. But it looked like they were like kind of crumbling when Siko started taking some of those amazing shots with the AWP, but managing to close it out. So that's definitely a positive that they managed to get. And now Siko getting very low, getting flashed and taking a decent amount of shots, sitting at 8 HP, has a scout in his hand, so it looks like it's going to be an eco round from them. So as you can see, Malta waiting for the headshots. No one is checking the corners. Gets 1, gets 2. Oh yes, and that's perfect. Gets one more player. Okay, so it looks like Kamil managed to bring down the next one as well. So it's only going to be Dexter who managed to fall back. He does not know where the bomb is. Oh, and just when you thought things were getting bad for Grayhound, suddenly Malta. But then as I say that, Rexy managed to bring down Dick Stacy there with the AK-47 spraying through the wall. Oh, more spray through the wall. Dexter taking a decent amount of damage here. And looks like the bomb has been recovered by Kamil here. And once again, shots being taken by Rexy. Molotov being dropped down. Looks like they're going to fall back. So once again, it's going to be a reset. You can see Urka already rotating towards B, knowing that this is where the players are going to want to go. He only has a pistol though. 5-7, taking a few shots, connecting with a bit. Not going to be enough. Drops a flash, takes one shot. Yes, managed to bring down G-Sports. Kamil goes down, but that is not going to be enough. And now it's going to be Rexy. He's rotating again once. All the way around, because they know they have time. They're just messing around with Grayhound right now, moving into the A side, try and get the bomb planted. These two are going to need to work really well together, because they don't have too much HP to work with. Siko does have a scout, and Dexter only has his P250, so now they 100% know that the bomb has been planted in the A side. They're still checking though, so they're not sure. So it looks like they're going to finally realize the bomb was planted A, and Dexter making that early rotation. I need to check where Mr. Rexy is, so looks like he's just chilling in pit right now, making sure that he doesn't show his head. And Dexter going to show his face right now. Does not see where this player is. Gonna start, throws in a flashbang, expecting the player to be in. Oh ho 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 ho! But Rexy is ready. Rexy is so ready. Now it's Sicko versus Rexy, taking a few shots, crouch shots here, and that is going to be enough. And Rexy managing to close out the round even after Urka managing to do a decent amount of damage. They're already sitting on 13 kills, but Rexy, with the intelligent play, just chilling in pit, managing to get that, making the 2v1 into a 1v1 and giving them the advantage, and that was the most important thing. And with the bomb plant pressure, it was very difficult for the counter-terrorist, the Grayhound, to do anything. So looks like they'll be going for another eco round because they do not have enough to get what they need. And this should be another free round to GE Esports. But if what happened last time happens again, where Malta just, sits in a chill spot and gets 2 kills. Oh! Managed to get 1 headshot onto Zorinek. Rexy getting 2. Rexy managing to get 2 kills here, which is really good. And now Rexy actually with 3 kills all of a sudden. So looks like the counter is going for a rush, not really working out for them too much. And now Urka, the only one alive with the USP coming all the way from the terrorist side of things. He takes a few shots, not going to connect, and it's going to be anti-Dotenberg closing out the round for GE Sports now 5-3. And you thought counter terrorists were supposed to have the advantage in this, but like I said, the people with the better aim win in the end of the day, and with the better strategy, I guess. Just confusing them, making them, run around. But now, Grayhound with the chance to buy out. So, let's see what they're going to do with this. I mean, take a look at Urka. Urka has 13, 0 and 4 right now. 0 assists, 4 deaths. But he's doing really well. Has picked up the weapon of his choice. Just shooting with the USP for a little bit. Looks like they're going to be putting 3 people into the B site right now. So, Malta killing that chicken. Does not like chickens apparently, and now Dex is gonna fall back. So looks like they do manage to chill in the site for now, and Tito just gonna chill here waiting. Meanwhile, Andy Rodenberg waiting for someone to peek with that AWP, but it doesn't seem to be working out too well for them. More smokes come out, and now someone seems to be spraying through. So once again, Andy Rodenberg trying to get a better angle here, gonna go for the flashbang. Probably won't connect onto anyone anyway. Because they are just chilling in the site right now. So wasting a lot of utility, looking to get an elevated site here. Molotov being thrown in by Rexy here. Oh, Tito actually takes damage. Tito takes a little bit of damage from a nade here coming out from, I believe it was Dick Stacy. So Dick Stacy having a very good angle. And Sicko managing to bring down Kamil meanwhile in the A site. So Zorinek needing to be careful here, takes a few shots here. This managed to bring down Dexter, so that's one player going to go down. And now he'll probably run into Malta, but no, he's going to fall back and try to basically meet up with his team here on Banana. More spray coming out, thinking that there might be a player in sandbags here. But Urka just going to play it safe, going to make sure that he has a lot of distance between him as well as Dick Stacy. Dick Stacy cannot see anymore because of the smoke, but here we go, the smoke comes in, and here comes Urka SC going to flash. Dick Stacy sees one, gets a nice headshot, brings down Tito, gets 2, gets 3. Then there you have it, the round. Urka gonna bring down Rexy in the end, and that's some nice control coming out from Dick Stacy, using that AUG to his advantage. Going to do a decent amount of damage. So that's going to be great for them. And once again, Grayhound, Team Grayhound showing that they have some prowess. They know what they want to do. They have an idea of what kind of movements GE Sports want to make, and just playing it very patiently, making sure that they are not in the same place, not stacked up basically. And terrorists trying to move together as a unit, not really working out, and some free easy headshots for our friend Mr. Dick Stacy here. But looks like Urka is going to move in aggressively here down this banana, knowing that they might probably eco here, but some interesting guns being picked up. So looks like it was a force done by GE Sports, trying to bring back the momentum to their side, but this is immediately going to get picked off by one of the players here. So it's going to be Sicko who actually gets the shot. So interesting enough, more shots coming down, as you can see the banana side. So Urka is going to back off, going to throw a nade maybe, looks like. Okay, yeah, so he's going to throw the nade. Will it connect on anyone? No, it will not. So as you can see, Zorinek just making sure to just check every single corner now. Anti-Dotenberg with the AWP, holding out a very, very, very tight angle. If he can get a shot with this, if he has really fast reaction speed, it's going to be really great for him. But now Sicko with a very good angle himself. So anyone coming out from these apartments or towards from the mid area here to the A side might get in trouble. Takes the shot. Sicko managing to get down Anti-Dotenberg. So it looks like Anti-Dotenberg actually. Oh, Sicko trying for that quick shot, but not really connecting. And now it should be Malta. Malta doesn't know that there's one more player coming in from apps right now, so he needs to be careful, but the smoke is out, so I don't think he's going to be a 2k and try to push through. Smoke is out now though, so let's see how they're going to play it. And once again flashbang being used. Oh, sees one player. Rexy needs to be careful. There's a player in pit. Managed to bring him down, Rexy. Good job here. One more player inside. Nice shot coming out from Zorinek here. Managed to bring him down. Now it's a 2-on-2 situation. Nice shot coming out onto him. And now Urka managed to bring down Zorinek as well. The bomb hasn't gone down, so it's a 1-on-1 situation. Actually, no, the bomb actually has gone down. So looks like they're going to be able to defuse it. And Urka this time with the bomb diffuser kit going to be able to do so. Thank you for the music, guys. I gotta love the music in CSGO sometimes. But anyway, G Esports, the force spy not really working out for them. So they're probably going to have an eco for the next round or so, which gives Grayhound once again equaling things out 5-5 once they got that buy round. So suddenly things seem equal once again. And let's see how Grayhound take this next few rounds. So once again, we're going to take a look at Malta because he does have... No, sorry. Okay, so if we take a look at Siko. Siko is the one with the AWP. Going to start peeking out here. Takes one. Going to miss. Going to fall back almost immediately. Not going to overstay his welcome. Nice medium length throw there. So usually you have 3 different ways you can throw. You can throw low, you can throw high, or you can throw medium. So that's something very interesting you can check out in CSGO in terms of mechanics. And now all 5 moving in together. One goes down. Malta with the spray. Got to back off. Gets 2. So looks like they're going to push in aggressively, thinking that there might be someone in apps. Gets one more. Nice one. Nice shot coming out from Malta. And Dexter actually managing to get that last kill. But wow, Malta with a lot of eliminations in that round for sure. Really good control coming out from him in terms of recoil and managing to just clean out that round. G Esports not going to be able to do anything just because of the fact that they did not have weapons to work with. But in this round, they do have the AK-47. So let's see whether G Esports can convert on this buy round or whether they are going to suffer for another round. Alright, so quickly we're going to move into Siko because Siko once again has the AWP. Usually that's where the first blood is drawn. If anyone wants to pick, nice flash, takes the shot, does not connect, holds a very tight angle. And once again, we actually see one player going down, and now Anti-Rogenberg taking a few shots, taking a bit of damage, but so is the player on, I think it's actually Urka. Okay, Urka taking a decent amount of damage to the smoke here. But as you can see, they seem to like this split a lot and then try to see where they can get the picks. Nice flash coming out, going to start peeking. But Siko is going to be covered out, so looks like Esports Kamil is going to go the other way. Probably knows that there's someone here. Is he going to push through the smoke? Does not look like it. So you can see 3 players on the side of CT. Just 2 of them chilling in the side, while one of them is just sitting on balcony waiting for the rest of the team to converge, and so they can move in together. They need to be very careful. They don't want to lose too much here. So once again, looks like they're going to be falling back into the banana area, and now Kamil once again making sure they don't make too much noise. So Urka is the one who's sitting here with the AWG once again. Is he going to use the incendiary is the question. Nice flashbang. So looks like that is going to be the call for him to drop that incendiary. Going to stop the push, and now Kamil is going to have to actually pushes through the incendiary, taking a decent amount of damage, dropping down to 18. Even Anti-Rogenberg only 21%. As you can see now, already they've rotated in Urka with a nice angle. Dexter also there to cover most of these, but I think Urka should have the first blood angle here. So we wait and see whether he can get the kills here. The moment they rotate in, here comes the flash, takes a few shots, does not connect, and another nice nade, Molotov coming out, taking down a few players there. Now Urka getting 1, getting 2, and yes, the wall bang is going to be enough, and Urka to finish off the round for Grayhound. They're going to be 7-5. Looks like that is going to spell some trouble for G Esports in the upcoming rounds, but the halftime is still afoot. So we'll wait and see whether Grayhound can close it out in a positive note, or whether G Esports can come back, because they still do have a few more rounds before the halftime, so they can still bring it back. So one really good spray from the CZ is going to be enough, but we'll see. We'll wait and see. So it looks like it's going to be another banana rush. It looks like Tito running through, does not see the player in. He does actually see one in sandbox here, but he's going to be taken down by Urka. Urka spraying down once again with the AOG, going to bring him down as well. So that's going to be a pretty easy cleanup for the side of Grayhound here. 4 people still alive, while the G Esports Kamil going to get immediately taken down by Siko here. Siko is just already waiting with that AWP, and now it's just going to be the bomb carrier Rexy with the P250 in his hand, the P250 Franklin. Going to see whether he can take any more shots but I don't think it's going to connect for the moment. So once again, Incinerator being dropped down. Is he going to kill himself to this? Is the question. He's thinking about it, but looks like he... Oh, Nate actually does a decent amount of damage. Looks like they'll know, and there comes the shot from Sicko, and that's going to be the end of Rexy. And once again, Grayhound having a 3-round lead. We saw this in their last game as well. So this is amazing stuff to see, but let's see whether they can close it out in a positive note this time instead of last time they did have a little bit of difficulty closing it out. Or will G Esports bring the game back and showcase that they are much better? But I mean, they are playing on the terrorist team at the moment, so once they switch they might have gained the advantage too. Who knows, anything can happen, and that very 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 important pistol round will be coming through as well. So looks like everyone picking up the AK. So once again, Sicko with a shot. Oh, just missing, just barely missing there. So having the information, knowing that they're going towards B, so as you can see, Dick Stacy trying to just peek over the head box here. He's going to actually move in very aggressively, but looks like the terrorist team have actually gone for a different route this time. So it'll be very interesting to see. So we have Malta already sitting in the what do you call it, apartments here. Oh, Dexter. Sicko actually managing to get one. Dexter actually getting one as well. Malta. No, not going to be enough, and now Dexter and Sicko are going to go to work. There's one more player going to start spraying, and that's going to be it. And looks like G Esports not catching a break at all, and that's going to be Grayhound 4 rounds ahead. Really good play coming out from them, just knowing almost exactly what they wanted to do. Obviously the information was there with the smokes and the Molotovs, but really good game knowledge to know that there'll be players there to shoot through the smoke and get that numbers advantage. But anyway, there's nothing that G Esports really could do. But anyway, moving into round number 15. So let's see whether G Esports can end in a good note before. I think if they can get this win, it'll definitely help them out a decent amount. So once again, we're going to take a look at Sicko. Oh, takes a shot, but he's going to miss. He only takes 8 damage in the process, so he should be fine. So once again, Dexter as well as Sicko going to fall back, and now Urka actually Dick Stacy managed to get a kill with that incendiary, and it looks like Kamil might be pushing in aggressively against 2 of these players here. Sees him, takes the shot. Yes, he managed to get the trade. So he's going to fall back. Might be making the call to his team, and now even Tito managing to clear out one of these players. It's a 3-on-3 situation. So Urka now chilling in the fountain, sees the player, sees his head. Okay, there we have it. So he's going to be able to clear out the last player coming out through Banana from the terrorist team. But in the meantime, Zorinek managed to bring down Dexter, so it's only going to be Sicko. Sicko tried to take a shot, not going to connect. Once again, peeking in very carefully, and now looks like he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Going to get double team, and that is going to be it for Sicko. And now it's only going to be Urka in a 1 versus 2 situation against 2 of the terrorists who are very, very healthy. But the bomb is down, so he needs to be careful. Takes 1 shot, and Zorinek is there with the shot. And finally, G Esports going to be able to close out the round on a positive, at least when it comes to the halftime. The halftime score being 9-6. But so far, dominant performance coming out from Grayhound. Let's see how they will do on the side of the terrorists. It's going to be very interesting to see what kind of gameplay they'll give us from this side. But so far, I think this time I'm going to focus a little bit more on G Esports and see how their players do, what type of positions they want to do, because they do have the advantage in this half. So let's see what kind of play they're going to go for. Are they going for 3-2 or a 2-3? So it looks like that it's going to be a 3A 2B split. So quickly go to this player here. So looks like Kamil is the one who is going to be chilling, but everyone on the side of Grayhound is going to be moving down the middle here. So as you can see, taking a few shots, managing to bring down Zorinek. Nice headshot from Antidotenberg, and another one getting taken down. Dexter this time with the shot. Moving in, looks like they're going to be able to get control of the site here, and now Tito with a very good positioning. So taking a few shots, Tito going to be able to connect. Nice, gets the person in the coop there. And now Rexy getting a few more shots on the person behind this thing, and one more in pit. So looks like he's going to get taken down. Now it's going to be Kamil, a 1-on-1 situation. Sicko very low, and yes, he does manage to get that last kill onto Sicko there, and looks like he will probably comfortably be able to get that defuse. So looks like once again, this time G Esports winning the pistol round, and that is going to be a very good advantage going towards them. Very well played, very well coordinated with each other. They managed to pick out each player from different angles, and that definitely gave them advantage, closing the gap to a 2-game lead. Hopefully this momentum will carry on for them moving on in the next few rounds. Let's wait and see how G Esports manage. So it looks like they are going to obviously be able to buy this round. As you can see, one player always picking up that M4, and the rest usually picking up a UMP as well as a few, I believe I keep forgetting what the name of the gun is. I'm sorry, but anyway, let's take a look at how the terrorists are going to move. So few of them have bought CZs and stuff, but not sure how much of a difference it will make. But if you can get a few headshots, even though it has low ammo, if you have very good aim, it will help you out for sure. So now Dick Stacy going to take a few shots just to see whether anyone is there, but doesn't look like it. They're going to make a very, very slow movement. So Malta and them, they still think that they obviously believe that they can win the round. So they're going to try to play it as smart as possible, try to get picks, move as a unit. And now we see Dick Stacy moving in, checking every single corner, but it might not actually work out for them too well. So once again, they're going to fall back, waiting for the information. And now Malta in a very, very aggressive positioning. Will he be able to get the player on the balcony? Tito just looking at the wall right now, waiting for Malta to make his move. Doesn't see anyone in that area, so he's going to start slowly checking the corners as well. Does not see anyone, so the graveyard area seems to be clean. Dexter actually gets taken down by, I believe it is Antidotenberg. So shot comes out once again, and now Tito, is he going to make his move? Oh, the headshot by Malta. Nice one. Picks up one kill, and as you can see, the rest of the players moving in. Going to take Deagle spraying, managed to bring down Andy Dodenberg. Meanwhile, another Kamil with the nice flank there, managing to bring down two, and then Zorinek cleaning out the last person. So Dick Stacy gonna be taken down, but G Esports with the trying to come back, and they're just one round behind. So they were just at the halftime, they were about 3 rounds behind, so they do manage to win 2, so now they're only 1 round behind. So good on them, and this is going to force, okay, so this looks like the round that Grayhound actually gets to buy, so they've all picked up AK-47, so this might be a very, very important round. How are they going to play it is the question. Looks like they want to go through mid and try to take advantage through there, but does anyone pick up AWP? Looks like they have not. So a few shots coming in here and there. So as you can see, Dick Stacy in a very dangerous position. Takes a little bit of damage from that nade. Rexy gonna back off as well. So this is gonna fall back into the side and see whether they can do anything from this. And now Malta once again with the AK-47. Now moving through apartments, trying to go through. I believe it's called back alley. Yeah, back alley. Oh, nade. Not going to be enough. Molotoved off. So hopefully he won't take too much damage. He sees a player, takes a few shots, does not connect on anyone. If that had connected though, it would have been really cool. But right now, looks like most of these players are looking to enter the site here on the side of Grayhound, going towards B. So they have Kamil as well as Rexy waiting. Rexy waiting for the flash. I think he might be wanting to communicate with Kamil here. Rexy slowly walking on to the other side. Both of them. Looks like the boost comes out. G Sports Kamil going to chill up here on the tree. I don't know what this, I'm just going to call it the boost spot, but anyway. So let's see. So looks like the rotation is coming in, and looks like Grayhound is just about ready to move in. They need to be very careful here. So flash comes out. Malta running in, taking shots with the smoke, and now here we go. G Sports Camel spraying through the smoke. Not going to be enough, and Rexy with the shots, but it's and there you have it. The terrorist team actually getting a bit destroyed. That Dexter going to be the only one. He needs to get the plant here. He sees the player. He's going to cancel the plant. No, he actually gets the plant off. Okay, that's definitely, they needed that. They needed to get the plant down for the extra gold. But once again, G Sports under control in this counter side, and they've managed to basically tie the game, bringing it back 9-9, which is amazing to see. Really great coordination coming out from them as the CT side. So this is usually the side that you have the advantage on. So they basically haven't dropped a round as of yet, and this is going to do some damage to the side of Grayhound, not only physically but also mentally, because they do have the momentum with them and they seem to be doing very, very well. So let's see how things go for them in this round. It's going to be another eco round coming out from the side of Grayhound. So Anti-Dotenberg actually has an AWP, so I'm going to take a quick look at him. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Here we go. So Anti-Dotenberg, as you can see, covering this banana area, trying to see whether anyone wants to run down this side, but doesn't look like they want to. So now Tito with one, and they're immediately going to get picked off, and now it's only going to be Zorinek. Zorinek waiting for them to jump down, gets a nice smoke from the team as well. So Kamil is in the area. What is the terrorist team going to do? So So looks like they're gonna chill for the moment. More smokes being thrown out to make sure they cover the area, but Camille getting into position right now. So here comes the movement from at the moment I switched to him, he actually goes down. So Malta moving in, and now it's only gonna be Camille onto the side, on the side here, takes down one. Dexter sees one, and that's going to be Siko actually getting that, using the pistol to be honest, and he's going to be able to get that kill. So now it's a 2-on-2 situation. The bomb is going to get planted down. So now we have Rexy taking one side. He needs to not peek out too much because he might get exposed. Needs to coordinate with the next player and move in together. So nice, and the incendiary coming out from Anti-Rotenberg. So looks like they might know that there's one player in this thing. So Anti-Rotenberg actually gets taken out here. So it's only going to be Rexy in a 1-on-2 situation. I do not think he will have time to defuse this. So I think for once Grayhound may have been able to take the round. Few more shots. Oh, and right in the corner of the side there, Rexy gonna get taken down. And Greyhounds finally taking their first round, playing as terrorists. So that's gonna be a positive for them. As you can see, picking up a few upgraded weapons there, so they don't have to spend too much, getting a lot of utility, armor, headgear, everything. And now it's going to be Siko on his AWP, and he's usually very, very good with his shots, so he doesn't usually miss them too easily. So let's see whether he can get it done in this round as well, because it's a different angle. They're going to be flashes, and let's see whether they can guess the outcome of how they're going to move. And Siko looks like they actually want to move down. Banana takes a shot. Oh, Anti-Rotenberg immediately gets dropped down, and now it's another smoke being dropped down here by Rexy. It's going to be an AWP on him as well. Going to try and get a different angle. More nades coming in. Malta going with a different angle as well. But right now Siko and them is chilling. So now it looks like they have another player rotating in. Rexy getting on top of, I believe it's first boxes if I'm not mistaken. Malta actually goes down. Where does he go down? Okay, he actually goes down to, I believe it was Tito. No, it wasn't Tito. It wasn't even Tito. It was Zorinek. Alright. So Zorinek on the A side actually managed to get one pick here. So looks like they're going to go all the way around B. So this is going to be a very interesting play. I haven't seen it happen so far in this game. So far they've kept it traditional ways, and they actually managed to get 1-for-1 now. Urka taking the lead, being the entry fragger, sees one of the players behind the box, manages to peek nicely. So it's going to be a 3-on-2 situation once again, and now it's going to be on Camille and Rexy once again. Camille does have his AWP pulled out, so the smoke once again, waiting for Rexy to make his move, getting flashed out. Doesn't know where most of these players are, so he needs to be pretty careful. One of them is very, very close to the right side. He's going to switch. Looks like he's going to go for... No, he actually didn't switch. Alright. So Rexy going to try to see what he can get, because he only has a CZ. I think him trading his life should be okay. He actually gets an M4A4. So can he do anything with it? Looks like he's going to try and save it. So yeah, looks like they're going to go both save their guns. Instead of being dropped out. And now we have Dick Stacy on the other side. Is he going to be able to catch out Rexy here? If he can get this kill, it's going to be a lot of damage to them. Might see him very soon. Sees him, and here comes the shot, and there you have it. Dick Stacy managed to bring down Rexy, so his save goes to waste. Not sure why he was staying there. He could have just chilled out in a different corner, make sure he saved the gun for sure. But, you know, c'est la vie. That happens. But another round going the way of Grayhound, and now suddenly Grayhound seem to have found their momentum. So AWPs and Scouts both being picked up by both Zorinek as well as... Zorinek and Camille. Take a look at... Okay, Zorinek is probably the one who's boosting. Okay, with Scout takes the shot. Oh, Siko saw it coming. Oh, what a beautiful shot coming out from him. So that gives them the terrorist the advantage. Let's see how it kind of works out. They still have two more. Camille taking the shot here. Not going to be enough. Takes a little bit of damage from the grenades. They are going to be using those flashbangs. Nice toss out there. So looks like they're going to back off after getting flashed. So more smokes go to be covering this area. So will Siko go for the shot is the question. Siko has a very tight angle, but I don't think they're going to pick that area anyway. Malta getting flashed, but he's going to be in the trade. Tito seeing it coming, quickly looks away and then looks back and gets Tito sitting at 9 HP. Is this going to be one of those games once again? Esports seem to have everything under control, but now after that one buy round doesn't seem to be going too well, and now you can hear all of the terrorists running in. He's going to start taking shots, but it's not going to be enough. Dexter going to clear him out. One more player. It's going to be Esports Camille, but Camille is going to go down, so they should be able to easily get the plant down here. Now Rexy going to see what he can get, so he needs to cover everything here because there are so many players. Wait, what? Excuse me? What? Oh, did Dick Stacy just kill his own teammate? Excuse me? Okay, that's the first team kill I've seen in a while. I'm not... Okay, that's... okay, that's interesting. Now Rexy in a pretty difficult situation here. So as you can see, it looks like Dexter knows exactly where he might come from. So he's just playing it chilled, very safe. Gonna start walking. No, pulls out the knife. So he starts running actually. So once again, now Rexy might actually make his move now. Nope, doesn't look like it. Does he really want to save this gun though, is a question. He's not going to die to this. He gets the AWP and he's going to manage to save it. Oh, that's a sick play. Alright, heads up play coming out from him. So he managed to get the AWP. He's going to pass it over to Camille, it looks like. So this might give them a glimmer of hope, but Grayhound, after that one buy round that they had, they've just been going at it. It seemed like GE Esports was going to run away with the game, but Grayhound finally managing to catch their footing. And now, just keeping that constant lead. So we're going to take a look at Camille, see whether he can get that pick. Or is it going to be Sicko? Sicko or Camille? So Sicko is going to go for mid this time. So okay, so Camille moving in very aggressive, takes a shot, does not connect, and he's going to go down almost immediately. And now we have Urka going to use the nade onto sandbox here. We see the player run through, but he's going to immediately get taken down. And now as you can see, the rotation coming in from anti-Dotenberg, managed to get one, but then Dicky almost immediately jumping out and managed to get that trade. So it's going to be, oh, he actually gets taken down, and the terrorists actually win the round very, very fast. So that was very fast. They managed to get the bomb plant, so there's some extra goal going their way, or some extra economy. So that's something good for them to see. But yeah, so far things not looking so great for GE Sports. It started up pretty well, but so far struggling a little bit to find what kind of... They just can't outshoot Sicko at the moment, it looks like. So now once again it's going to be Andy Dodenberg this time. So looks like he'll probably run towards this mid area. Yes, it is. So let's see whether Sicko is going to be able to get the shot. Oh, he sees him. Oh, no. That's his own teammate. Okay. So Sicko not going to peek actually. Trying a different angle here, checking from that the corner. But looks like they're going to be able to back off here. And once again, Dick Stacy moving very aggressively. We see Camille going to be throwing that smoke down, and looks like his teammate is going to fall back. Oh, and the shot from Dick Stacy to bring him down once again. Going to start running through the Molotov. Going to look for that one more pick in the site. And as you can see, already rotations being forced out. Anti-Dotenberg with that AWP going to start running. Maybe go to the garden area, but it's not going to be, because they managed to get 2 kills. Malta as well as Urka. Urka very, very low on health right now. I mean, he's at 2%, but they should be able to get the side, the bomb down, and that forced the 2 players from the city side to rotate into them. So once again, Team Grayhound with dominant performance, just having very good control and patience when it comes to trying to get the I believe the site. And now Andy Rodenberg in a 1-on-1. Bomb has been planted, he's trying to save. He actually managed to get the shot onto Sicko. Sicko actually going down. Bit too aggressive of a move there. Are they going to get greedy here and try to get the kill onto Andy Rodenberg? Yes, they are, and Urka and them are all actually going to rotate into that area. So Urka going to be able to clear out the kill onto Andy Rodenberg, who had the AWP there. Oh, Tito actually picks up one of my favorite guns, the shotgun. Very, very aggressive. Usually you want to play it close combat, so if you do get the headshot, it's going to be one shot, just like the AK-47. So let's see whether he can run into apps and get a few kills. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a look at Sicko, because he might have a very, very good shot here. Is he going to go for it? Here comes the nade. Actually managed to get down one, so he actually gets down. Dexter managed to bring down Rexy here. And it's only going to be Andy Rodenberg in the site. So where is our man Tito? Tito's still waiting for someone to come in. Actually gets taken down, sees where this player is. Oh, gonna get shot from behind, so he's not gonna be able to use that the mag. Feels bad for him. It's only going to be Zorinek as well as Andy Rodenberg. Andy Rodenberg meanwhile getting taken out on the side. It's only going to be Zorinek. Can he 1 versus 5? Actually managed to tag up one of these players. Looking for the next one. So looks like he's moving a bit aggressively. Urka ST looking. Will he be able to get the kill? Doesn't look like it. Zorinek peeking here, taking Malta's HP down to a very, very low amount. But looks like all 5 of them are just running in to try and get this kill. They need to be very careful, because if he one taps all 5 of them, that'd be pretty insane. He's gonna get shot from behind at the moment. Zorinek taking decent amount of damage. Oh, managed to bring down Dexter there with the shot. Gets an AK-47. Oh, managed to bring down Sicko as well. They need to be very, very careful, but they have the bomb down. So I think he needs to try and save this AK-47. Will he be able to is the question. So now Zorinek once again dropping all the way down into pit here. Going to chill. He has one more player on him. Urka ST making a lot of signs, sees him, and he's going to finish him off with that one nice pistol shot. And that is going to be all of them dying on the side of GE Esports, and Grayhound now 1 round away from victory to secure this map at least against GE Esports. Let's see whether they can do it or not. But anyway, GE Esports need to buy every single round. They do have the money for it, hopefully. So Rexy also needs to buy out his weapons, and this is going to be make it or break it for GE Esports. Can they bring the momentum back is the question. So we're going to take a look at Sicko once again, because I like how sick his hopping is. Hasn't failed to deliver as of yet. Managed to get those 1v1 picks. Doesn't see... Ooh. Oh, takes shot, does not connect. So Andy Rodenberg going to fall back, it looks like. Scoping in. Oh, Dixie actually gets taken down here. Very interesting enough, because usually you can run double op. So Camel managing to get that kill, it looked like. So Andy Rodenberg chilling for the moment. Oh, nice pick off. Okay, so Urka SC managing to bring down Zorinek, it seems like. So looks like they're going to go for the A push here. They need to be very careful on how they want to do this. Dexter going to throw the Molotov into pit, forcing Tito to move. Actually, no, Tito is fine. Oh, nice. Kamil with only 4% HP managed to get one more pick there. So they're getting slowly surrounded, and now Urka ST. Oh, with the jumping headshot onto Andy Dodenberg. Urka ST doing so much work for his team right now, trying to help them close it out. And here comes the plant from Sicko. They need to be very careful, waiting for the bomb to be planted. Rexy is in position right now. He's in the smoke, and nice shot from Sicko that basically finish him off. And now it's going to be Sicko with the high ground here, and there we have it, the shot from Urka. Urka definitely the MVP in this game, playing out of his mind, finishing and securing the win for Grayhound. So congratulations to them. So thanks a lot guys for joining me in this game. So hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. So see you for now. Good night.